Where do I need to stand? Do we... Hi, everybody. Welcome to the all-cast meeting today in beautiful Las Vegas. So excited to see everybody, and thank you for taking the time to be a part of the meeting today. I know that it's not always easy to do this stuff with us, but we appreciate everybody putting the effort in. If there's ever a situation or suggestions that you have out there, I know we do these meetings in hopes that everybody gets some fresh ideas or some fresh information. Go to Go Best Listens. It's out there for you guys to make suggestions, ideas, compliments. Don't be afraid to also give all of your teammates and anyone involved in the Superstar Award. We still have that Superstar program portal, and mute everybody's got to be muted now. Anybody can give anybody a Superstar Award. It doesn't just have to be somebody in a supervisor or a management position. If you're a bartender and your bar back does an amazing job for you and you want to send them a Superstar shout out, make it happen. So anybody in any position can send that level of compliment. And if you don't want to do Superstar, you just want to give them a compliment through Go Best Listens, that's fine. You can do that too. And if there's any ideas, suggestions, anything that you want to get out there, it's not necessarily just a complaint hotline. Yeah, that's what it's also for. And that's wonderful that you have that opportunity to pass the word. If there's something you want to discuss to the higher levels that are out there, great. But we also want to hear the good stuff. We want to hear your ideas. You're on the front line. You're in your communities. You know what's going on out there. So please report back to us and tell us what's happening. Tell us what we could do better. Tell us what's wonderful. Tell us who's doing a great job, because we're excited to hear good news as much as you guys are excited to hear good news. And I just want to say, summer is coming to an end. School is back. All of you college towns are starting to see your students back in. So that is wonderful. The election is almost over. So business is just going to start going up. We are through the hardest part of all of this. The summer is over. So we are looking forward to a great year. Hopefully you clubs with football teams, you businesses with NFL teams nearby have great seasons. But I got to tell you, go fucking Lions. Come on, baby. We want these Lions to win it this year. Got cheated in San Francisco last year. We cannot let that happen again. So hopefully all you Michiganders are out there ready to root on the Lions with me this year, because the NFL is going to be awesome. If you do not have your NFL promo packages together at your businesses, you are running out of minutes, not even days anymore. So please get those done. Make sure you're having some celebrations. Met with Bo, Dream Girls Detroit, pulled it off. They have a great promotion set up with one of their car dealerships in town. They're going to be giving away tickets. They're going to be giving away TVs. They're going to be giving away all kinds of stuff.
No, they can't see you.
Of the NFL that all ties together to their Super Bowl game, which means they got 18 weeks worth of promotion out of this NFL idea. So it's important. You think about, how can I put this together to be an 18-week promotion? And that's what they did down there. Anybody that has questions about what they're doing in Detroit at Dream Girls, please reach out to Bo at bo@gobestbiz.com, and he will answer anything you want to know how he pulled that off. All right. So before I turn it over to Team Einstein today, this is the team we have that is going to be doing the all-cast meeting. They are all part of our ambassador team, brilliant people. They're very excited to give you guys a great presentation today. I have a quick and easy dad joke for everybody. Are you ready? How do you make holy water? Yes, that's how you do it. You boil the hell out of it. Without further ado, I'm turning it over to Miss Holly, JC, and Miss Woods. They are here to do all of their stuff for Team Einstein. Good luck, Team Einstein.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Jason. Hi, guys. I'm Holly Johnson. To start things off, I'm actually going to bring Ralph James from Las Vegas over here, and we're going to go through your very important mission statement and best factor. If you're not living your mission statement and your best factor, today's a great day to start living your mission statement and your best factor and your core values. So let's bring up our mission statement for everybody. Let's all say it together. We deliver an immersive adventure, harnessing masterful showmanship, outrageous service, and an over-the-top experience.
There's more enthusiasm than that.
We're pretty enthusiastic about it. The thing is to get your cast to know your mission statement. You can make a fun game out of it. You can give prizes for it, and you should start tonight. Who in your building, what cast members can memorize the mission statement tonight? Oh, she said move. Yeah, your head's cut off.
My head was getting cut off.
Because you're so much taller than me. I got heels on today.
Can't be enthusiastic with my head cut off. Here, let me move over here.
Let's go with the best factor. It's the excitement a guest feels from the moment they discover our venue, which reignites every time they remember their experience. Again, make a fun game out of it. See who can memorize that in your building today. Let's look at some core values. These are great core values. If they don't have these core values, maybe not a good idea to have them in the building, because character is everything. You can't teach it. You can't buy it. They just come with it at hire. Integrity. What's the next one, Ralphie?
Pride.
Resourcefulness. That one is super important, especially when the power goes out. How are you going to make money?
Outgoing.
And growth. Growth is really, really important. If you're not growing, you're dying. So how are you growing? Thank you so much, Ralph, for helping me with those. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different. We always intended for these all-cast meetings to be really engaging and fun for you. We know that you take your time to be at the club just to be there for them. We want them to be fun for you. We want them to be educational for you. Mostly, we want you to engage with us. At any time, hit that chat, ask questions. We're going to answer questions at the end too. but the name of the game today is hospitality. And we're going to bring you some role-playing examples. We're going to show you the right way, and we're going to show you the wrong way first. You're going to love the wrong way because I'm sure you have a cast member in your building doing this right now. With that said, I'm going to have Ralphie pretend that he's the door guy, which he should excel at, right? But let's see how he takes on a couple guests at the door the wrong way. Let's go.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, hold on.
Excuse me.
I said, hold on a second.
We don't have to stay here. We don't have to
All right,
stay
all
here.
right.
Let's give this
Oh,
a shot.
It's really
Let's give this
important.
a
It was
shot.
really
I really
important
wanted to
text
come here.
message.
It was important.
I was texting a client to come in.
But we're guests.
It was real quick. Sorry. All right.
Okay, all right.
IDs.
All right,
Just
let
a
me
sec.
get the ID. Hold on. Here it is.
Hey, you have the paper for this?
I don't, but
I need the paper.
okay, give me a second. I'll take a look. Maybe I have it in my
We
wallet.
don't have to stay here.
That's all right. We're gonna have, I've heard good things about this place. Let's see what they have.
Well, it wasn't him. He wasn't
Well,
involved.
that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. Open your bag. Okay. Turn around.
Okay.
Turn around.
This is just too much. This is too
All right.
much for me.
All right, go in there. That way.
Okay. Good.
And freeze. Did you guys spot everything he did wrong? I hope so. Or do you have a cast member right now who's behaving like that? This cast member does not want to be at work today. He's not helping you. He's not retaining that guest. He's just not engaging at all. That's not what we are. Kindness is free. Hospitality is free. And it's the one thing that we offer different from everybody else. You can't just unlock the door and put some entertainers on stage. How you start is how you finish. And if this is the beginning of the experience, it's going nowhere from here. So let's see what it looks like when it's done right.
Hey, welcome to the world famous Larry Flint's Hustler Club. My name's Ralph. How are you?
Dr. J.
Dr. J, nice to meet
Denise,
you.
Denise,
Ralph,
nice to meet you as well.
Can I see your ID and VIP card,
Absolutely.
please?
Sure. Oh, we don't have a VIP card. We don't have that
I
card.
see you just turned 22.
I did. Thank
Happy
you for
birthday.
acknowledging that. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, so our VIP card is only $50 for the red card and gets you in for 6 months. Or you can do our platinum card for $1,200. And that gets you and 5 guests in for free for a year into any of our locations worldwide. And to our mail review, which I'll take you up to here in a little bit on the 3rd floor.
They have a mail review. Can we get one of the cards? The
Well,
platinums?
we'll definitely discuss it over drinks.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right, I need to check in your bag real quick if you don't mind. What are you in town
Okay.
for?
A medical convention
Okay, where's that?
at the
convention
Bellagio.
at? You know what? We can't bring the scissors inside. I'll have to code check those for you.
But they've been in the family for years.
I'll personally make sure you get them back.
Okay, I have to
I'll
get
a
those back.
Nice ticket for you. a code
Okay,
check
all
ticket.
right.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you.
And sir, if you don't mind emptying your pockets on the table. Where are you two from?
We're from San Diego.
Oh, I love San
Me
Diego.
too. I love San Diego.
We have a couple locations in San Diego. We have
Awesome.
a Hammered Harry's bar, or I'm sorry, Paradise Cantina in San Diego
We know where
with a
that's
Deja
at.
Vu right next
Oh,
to
we
it.
didn't know that was
Yeah,
affiliated.
your
with
VIP
Hustler.
card will work over there as well.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
But and with the mail review, you said, right?
yes, upstairs in the Miller View.
That's the
All right.
part I want to partake in, the mail review.
You can take your stuff back. I'm gonna keep the scissors. I almost gave those back to you. And I'm gonna get you
Very
right
good.
inside
Thank you,
to
sir.
Andre, where he's gonna
Okay.
take great care of you. Show
Awesome.
you guys a bottle service menu and get you into a nice VIP section inside, nice bottle of champagne. And I'm gonna get him for you right now.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Andre, we got 2 coming in.
This is wonderful. This is
And
wonderful.
freeze.
I like that guy, the host.
I do. I like him a lot.
That was a perfect example of how to attend to your guests at the door. Did you see everything that he did right? The most important thing to take from that was the pat down. The pat down should not be aggressive. It should not be invasive. They shouldn't even realize they're being patted down. It should be just a guided, easy motion through our safety. Our safety is not their problem. I think we're going to move on to Andre. So let's see Andre, a meet, greet, and seat done wrong.
How's it going?
Good.
Oh,
Hi, ma'am.
I don't think he's really into this. He threw down the
Copy,
menu.
yeah, they're the same ones from last week.
Who is this guy? What? We don't have to stay here. We do not have to stay here.
All right, you guys want to take a seat? Ma'am, you can sit over there, sir. I got a good seat for you right here. Okay.
I don't want to stay.
Well, let's give it a try.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's just give it a try.
Okay, I'm gonna give it like.
Yeah, we'll get her a couple drinks and she'll loosen up really quick.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
All right, so if you guys want to order something, here's the menu. Help yourself out. There you go. Man, there's some champagne so you can ease off a little bit, sir. What you need? I got you, my man.
Thank you. I gotta let her decide.
All right, perfect.
And then
I'll
we'll
call in
go
the
from
waitress
there.
for you guys to help you out, all right?
Thank you.
All right.
And freeze. Did you spot everything that he did wrong? He was also kind of aggressive. So he's just verifying to the guests that the way he was treated at the door, not so great. It's going to continue throughout the night. He also missed multiple opportunities for an upsell. Let's see if he can turn it around and do it right. Try to upsell them. Also, if you see me not knowing what to say, it's because I'm dying laughing at these wrong impressions.
Okay,
All right.
let's do a retake.
All right. Welcome. Hello. My name is
Hi.
Andre.
Denise, how
Denise,
are
nice to
you?
meet you. Pleasure. Hello, sir.
Dr. J.
Dr. J. Welcome back. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, that's the second person that's said welcome back. You said you've never been here. What's
Oh,
that
maybe I
about?
haven't.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
Awesome. How you two feeling today? Where you guys coming from?
San Diego.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
Welcome.
love
Welcome.
it. Mhm.
Awesome. First time in Vegas? First time in Larry Flint's
Well, my
Hustle
first
Club?
time in the Hustle Club, yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Awesome.
It's not his, obviously, because you're the second person that says welcome back. But he told me he's never been
We
here.
say that
so-
to all our guests
Oh,
to make them
really?
feel welcome.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Mhm. That's a
Awesome.
good cover up for it. Uh-huh.
Ma'am, sir, if you guys want to have
Oh,
a seat, I got a
thank you.
bottle
Thank
menu
you.
for you guys.
Perfect.
Ma'am, I'll pass this on to you.
Awesome. See, gave it to the wife.
We have some lovely champagne on the left-hand side. We start our vodkas on the right-hand side, all the way down to the cognac. What do you guys are
Yeah.
feeling in the mood for?
Do you want a bottle of champagne?
I think that we could get started with a bottle of champagne.
Perfect. And we also have a full bar.
Okay.
You guys are more than welcome to do a full bar. And I'll send the waitress over. Her name is Rochelle, and she'll be right with you guys. Is there anything else I can help you out with? Some dollars, any entertainers that you guys like?
Well, yes, I'd be looking into getting some singles.
Okay, perfect. I'll run that right now. We also have beaver bucks as well.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll ask, what is a beaver buck?
So beaver bucks, it is our funny money.
Okay.
So, but you can print it out. You can use your credit card, and there is domination of 20s, 50s, and 100s. And you
Perfect.
can use
Thank you.
that for tip anybody in the industry.
Well, we have to find out though, is there a limit on how much we can get in beaver bucks?
Yes, there is a limit.
Okay, well, look, since I want to go upstairs and you want to stay downstairs, I just need about 500.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's 2,500 the limit on it as
Okay,
well.
very
Yes.
good.
And if you
very
can
good.
use that upstairs in our VIP, and also you can use it on our third floor for the
Okay.
mail review.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna take 500, honey, okay?
Okay.
You good with that?
Yeah.
And we'll
And-
take a bottle of Ace of Spades brew,
My favorite.
okay?
Good choice.
Thank you, love.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
And freeze. Did you see how many things he did correct there? Not only was he engaging, kindness is free, he was super friendly. He said their names over and over again. Guests love the sound of their own name. He also said his name again, 1, 2, 3 times so that they remember him at the door. They can go back, they can ask for him personally. The doctor now feels like he has a guy at the club that he can relate to. So when he goes home, he tells his friends, hey, I've got someone there that I know, someone that'll hook us up. He's talking about him, and all he did was say his name. Word of mouth is still the best form of marketing. It's also free if your cast member can do it correctly.
Mhm.
We're going to move on now to our server. So let's see how our server does it wrong.
You know, I really like that. I really like that guy.
Andre's solid.
Yeah. Obviously, he knows you.
Excuse me, sorry. Hello. How are you guys?
Oh, she
All
took
right.
gum out of her
Good.
mouth.
Can I get you guys something to drink?
Go
I
ahead,
like
honey.
a spray.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a margarita.
Okay, perfect. Well, tequila, okay?
Sure.
Awesome. I'll be back.
Freeze. Hospitality is slow. The guests are there for more than just the entertainers on stage. Don't think that you are doing them or yourself a favor by rushing through it. She just wanted to do exactly what her minimum requirements were and get out of there. She also missed a great opportunity to upsell. He asked for a margarita and she offered well tequila. She asked for a Sprite, but there was no upsell. Even if you're in a juice bar, you can still upsell. There's still things that the guest is interested in hearing. Guests love to save money, and they don't hear upsells as a chance for us to gouge them for money. They hear upsells as a chance for them to save money. You just have to give them the opportunity. Let's see what happens when our server, Rochelle, does it right.
Well, hello. How are you guys doing?
Wonderful. How are you?
Good. My name is
Nice to meet you.
Rochelle. I'll be
Nice
your
to see you.
server tonight.
Nice to
Oh,
meet
you
you.
look very lovely. I love seeing couples come
Thank you,
in.
darling. Thank you. She's a sweetie.
Can I get you guys anything to drink? I'll start with you.
I would like a Sprite.
A Sprite? Okay. No
Yes.
liquor.
No liquor.
Okay.
We have
how-
a bottle of champagne coming. So I'm gonna
Perfect,
just have the
yes.
Sprite.
Sounds good. How about you?
I'll have a margarita.
Margarita?
That sounds good to me.
Okay. Would you like to make it a double?
Sure, why
Sure.
not?
Casamigos, okay?
Oh, Casamigos is my favorite. Thank
Sounds
you.
good.
What else would you
Yes.
have though?
We do have Patron, Don Julio. If you'd like to upgrade, we have Casa Azul.
I'll do Casa Azul.
Okay,
Let's
perfect.
mix your
Still a
best
double.
tequila into a margarita.
Yes, sir. I love to hear it. And I know you're not drinking, but we do sell cigars, hookah, hustler vapes.
Do you have e-hookah?
We do have electronic hookah, yes.
Perfect. I'll take minutes.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Do you guys need any change at the moment?
I guess we could use some ones.
Yes.
Some singles would be
Give
good.
some love to our lovely ladies out here. And I hear you, are you interested in going upstairs?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yeah,
I
she
heard
needs that
about
money
it.
for
Yeah.
upstairs.
For sure.
500, don't
Perfect.
forget sweetie.
Yeah, let's get a
500.
couple bands going.
500.
Okay, I love
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Perfect. I'll
Thank
get
you.
those drinks ready for you. Can I get anything else at the moment?
No, that's it.
All right, I'll be
Get
right
them
back, okay?
ones. I'll be.
Yes.
That was awesome service from Rochelle. Did you catch everything done right? First was the upsell. Second, she's not drinking. Well, we have hookah, we have buckets of Red Bull. Let's talk about our juice bars. Our guests at our juice bars never see a drop of liquor, but they sure do get upsold all night long. These guests are now happy, and I'm pretty happy about the guest average so far. Are you guys keeping tabs? Because I am. Before a dance or a room was ever even thought about, keep tally with me on where they're at on that guest average. Now we're going to see what happens when she brings the drinks back, and we're going to see it done wrong.
Sorry.
Did you see that? She sneezed and then she put her hand over her glasses.
Sorry, I
don't
just
want
had
that.
to blow my nose. I'm sorry. But I'll get the manager if you have a problem, okay? Give me 1 second.
Wow, we should leave her. Let's go.
I'm sorry. That was pretty great. I've actually seen that happen at a club before. I have been tasked with secret shopping a lot of locations, and this is a huge problem. Nothing says I don't like you and I don't want to be here and I don't care about what you think more than holding someone's drink like this. If you think that people don't do this, go to any restaurant and count how many servers, because when a server has a tray, instead of going like this, it's really just easier for them to do this. The problem with that is it's disgusting. And the guests absolutely hate it. She also sneezed right before going to a table. Now, the problem isn't the sneeze. People sneeze, people cough, people do all kinds of things. What you do with your body during that and after the way you handle it is really important. You can't just say to the guest, I'm sorry, do you want to talk to the manager? No, they don't want to talk to the manager. They just want you to not suck. That's what they're really looking for. So let's see if she can do it again the right way.
All right. We have Sprite for the lovely lady.
Thank you.
Double margarita as requested with Casa Azul. Very
Thank you.
fancy.
Yeah.
And your bottle of champagne. Are we still interested in getting that bottle?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, perfect. We are making that right now, getting that ready for you guys.
And the e-hookah?
And the e-hookah, yes, I have to make it. I
Thank
can't do
you.
everything. I'm a woman of many traits, but I can't do everything at once, you know?
Okay.
But I'll get that for you,
Thank you,
Miss.
sweetie.
Of
Thank you.
course.
Mm,
Perfect. I'll be right back and then
Mm.
I'll come and check on you later.
Thank you. Mm. She said she can't do everything at the same time. She said she can't do everything at the same
She
time.
tricked me. She tricked everybody. She's trying to trick you guys. That was another example of what not to do. So we're going to come back. We're going to reset. We want you to see just how many things you can spot. How many places did she miss that opportunity at kindness, hospitality, courtesy, and a great service? Let's get back to it.
All right, so we have a Sprite for the lovely lady.
Thank you.
Double margarita with Casa Azul, very fancy. Your hookah is being made right now as well. Are we still getting the champagne bottle?
Yes, we are.
Perfect.
Yes,
All right, so that's being made. Can I get anything else at the moment?
that's it.
I'm solid,
Okay.
thanks.
And then
Thank
any
you.
of these ladies, you're more than welcome to get a private couch dance with.
Okay.
Just let me know, let a cast member know, and we can have the girls come over, okay?
Thank you.
Of
Thank you. But then
course.
I can go upstairs.
Yes,
anytime?
whenever you're ready, let me know, and I can help take the hookah up as
But
well, okay?
is there additional charge? Because I do want to go upstairs.
No,
so-
you have, you have the VIP card?
Oh, he talked about the card. I think the Andre guy has our card.
Okay, so as soon as,
Okay.
as soon as you get the VIP card, you are more than welcome to go upstairs, no charge. You
Okay.
can drink and have hookah up there as well. Enjoy the men.
And I can see the man.
Yes, ma'am.
Not that I
Best
don't love
part.
you, honey. Not that I don't love you, but
Hey,
I
he's
heard
enjoying
about
the
this.
women, you're enjoying the men. We love it.
Yes, I heard about
Yes.
this ecstasy guy. I can't wait
Oh.
to see him. I can't wait.
Hey, me
to
neither. I
see
might
him.
have to go with you. That's
You
good.
might. Let's go
All right,
together.
let's go.
Perfect.
Alrighty, thank you.
That was a great example of great service. There's some points that I want to point out to you. Do you notice how she's engaging with the female a lot more than the male? She's not doing that because she doesn't like this guy or she dislikes him or she doesn't want to engage with him. She's doing it because more and more and more our locations are becoming female friendly. And we don't want to blow his cover, okay? This is a judgment-free zone, and this is the place where we keep our mouth shut, whether we know him or not. We absolutely know him. And when she's not around, he's here all the time. The last thing we want to do is blow his cover. I think it's really, really important nationwide that we start to get really friendly with these female guests and see where it goes from there. So what do you do now? The drinks are served. There's entertainment going on stage. Do we just leave them sitting there? No. It's a great time to shake hands and kiss babies. This is a manager table touch, and it's what we like to call matchmaking. Let's see it done wrong first.
Yeah, it's that same table again. It's the two older
Whew.
gentlemen. Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right. You guys want anything else to drink?
No, I don't want anything else that you have.
All right.
Nothing.
Cool. All right. Sir, would you like anything else?
Well, I think if my wife's ready to go, we'll wrap it up.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. You sure you don't want more Sprite? I can get you some more Sprite.
No, I'm good. I don't
I
want
can-
anything from you. No,
No?
no.
All right.
Thank you, though.
all good.
Thank you. They should fire him.
She's right. They should fire him. That cast member doesn't want to be here. He knows that he's required to do a table touch. He knows he's required to match make, and he couldn't be less interested in doing it. That's a problem because once again, what makes us different from any other club is that we don't unlock the door, put entertainers on stage and say, what happens, happens. We really do have great guest retention, and we really do have great guest averages. Nationwide, our guest count is going down. It's not one club, it's at all clubs. Why? I like to think hospitality is part of that reason. There's a lot of things that factor into that. But the main reason is if you're doing a horrible job at retaining your guests, well, then you're part of the problem. Let's see what you can do different now with the right way to do it to help retain everybody that walks through your door. So that works a little bit easier for you.
Denise, how are you? How's everything
Wonderful,
going?
Andre, wonderful. You know, I had a great
Dr.
time.
J?
Oh, good to see you.
How's everything? Good?
Yeah, we're having a great time.
I had a great time upstairs.
Awesome. How was it? Ecstasy.
Oh my God, I saw ecstasy. You know, he kind of hung from the beam and yeah, the things that hung down though, I can't talk about. I'm sorry, I no disrespect, but he was great.
I'm glad you had some
I
fun, and
had a
thank you for
wonderful time.
sending Ithaca, Sonia, and Blanca
Yes.
over my way. And
Yes.
Yeah.
Candy was fabulous, and I liked Sophia as well. And Denise was really nice, and who else did I like today? Oh my gosh, Rochelle was a fabulous waitress. Just loved her to death.
I should have spent more time upstairs. He had a ball down here, huh?
Let's go. We still got some time.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna take some more money. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take some more singles. I'm still having fun.
Perfect.
Well, I'm gonna go back upstairs.
Awesome. Well, let's go. Let's
Okay,
do
all
it.
right, let's do it.
Awesome. Perfect. And I just wanted to let you know that we also have a special going on right now. 3 songs for $100 with the free shot the DJ is about to announce it. So you guys are the first one to know about this. So if you want to
Oh,
take
I love
advantage
it.
of it, we
Yes.
also, we're good for couples as well. We're couple friendly. So if you guys want to take advantage of that and the Lavender Lounge, it's wonderful.
Thank
Awesome,
you. It
let's
sounds
do
like
it.
a great
Yeah.
time.
Perfect. And when you guys are ready to go, let me know. I'll give you my card. And then I can also set you guys up with a free ride back to the Bellagio. So no
Awesome,
rush.
awesome.
Whenever you guys are ready, you guys can shoot me just
You
a
know,
text. Yes.
I
Sounds
still
great.
But I do need the blue card thing, so I
Yes.
can come back and
Perfect. I'll
see.
get that situated.
Okay.
Yes. And then here's
Okay.
our VU card for you guys so you guys can return. They're good for 6
Oh,
months.
See.
Yeah,
6
and you guys are our
months.
guests.
Thank you,
anytime-
Andre.
And it works
I'll
at
be
any of
back.
other clubs as well.
But you know,
Thank you.
because I wanted to really go to the mail review.
Yes.
Is there any way I can get a picture of a man on my card?
I'll get you one personalized from
Okay.
Ecstasy. How about that?
He's gonna sign it too. Okay, I'm sorry. No disrespect, honey, but I did enjoy it. I'm sorry to tell you. That lap dance was awesome.
I think that's a great job, Andre. Do you notice what he did? I'm going to point out exactly what he did. That was perfect. He slowed everything down. He took his time. Again, hospitality is not fast. He had no desire to get in and get out because he met his minimum requirements. He engaged with them very well. They now believe, and maybe it's even true, that Andre is their friend. He's here for them. That's the name of the game when it comes to hospitality. It's networking. That's the most important thing that you can do is network with your own guests. It will keep them coming back time and time and time again. Now we're going to see Ralph James and see what an exit looks like. We're going to see what it looks like great and what it looks like bad. I'm going to keep Mrs. Woods and JC seated there, and he's going to go over what a bad exit, and then we're going to follow up with what a good exit looks like.
I'm assuming I'm the door guy.
Right, so Andre had mentioned that we could get a ride back to the Bellagio.
Yeah, we have benches out front. If you sit out there, car will eventually come and you can just jump on it.
Oh, God, I keep trying to get out of this place and you keep trying to make me stay. And now I got to sit out front in the heat on a bench.
I told you when you first came in, if you didn't want to come in, you don't have to come in. I don't know what to tell you. I'll go grab a manager for you if you're going to have an attitude with me.
I want to see a manager.
Go outside and wait. That completely defeats everything that the manager just worked their butt off to accomplish. The manager did his job. He did his matchmaking. He's getting them to return. Next thing you know, here comes that cancel culture cancer cast member who doesn't want to be at work. And then he comes in and he crushes everything that manager just did, everything that the whole team just worked for. Let's see what it looks like if somebody actually does it right.
Denise,
Hi,
Dr.
honey.
J, how
Good
was
to see
it?
you.
How was it?
Oh, we had a
It was
great time.
And
Awesome.
so Andre told us that we could get a ride back to the Bellagio because we were dropped off.
Yeah, but we're open 24 hours. You never have to leave. We have VIP rooms. You can just stay and have a good time. No, but I'll get a vehicle on the ETA for a vehicle for you.
Perfect.
As soon as I know when the vehicle's here, I'll grab you guys. And I wanted to give you a flyer for our upcoming event that you're invited to.
All right, thank you.
You have your VIP cards now, so you'll be
Thank
free
you.
entry. You just call the number. We'll send a VIP limo for you and
Perfect.
take care of you. So continue to
Perfect.
have fun. As soon as our vehicle gets here, we'll get you in there and get you home.
Thank you.
And then you have our number. When you guys want to come back tomorrow, we'll send a limo for you.
Oh, can we, honey, we
Oh, it
will
sounds
be
like
here
a
all
great
week.
time. I'll be back.
All right. It was
Can we
so
come back
nice meeting you
tomorrow?
too.
Oh, you too.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Just
Have
a
a good
great
evening.
guy. Just a
Thank you.
great guy.
I already know what you're thinking. You're going to tell me, Holly, we don't have a shuttle at our location. Holly, we don't have this at our location. Holly, we don't have. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because we are home of the yes. Are you keeping tally of the guest average? I've got them at well over $2,000 that this couple has already spent. You're telling me that well over $2,000 at your location. You can't call a cab for somebody. I sent someone home in an Uber just the other day. Yes, you can. We are home of the yes. Kindness is free. I understand that we give you scripts, and for the most part, you guys really do follow them, and you're pretty good at it. But common sense is a big factor with this job. And if you know that telling someone, well, I don't know what to tell you, you can go sit on that bench outside. If you wouldn't like being told that, don't tell it to a guest. There's a lot of ways you can go above and beyond with any guest that you have, even if you don't have a shuttle, even if you don't have champagne. There's lots that you can do. Right now, we're going to turn it over. The people behind me are not actually guests. They did a great job playing a guest today, but they're not actually guests. I have the wonderful Mrs. Woods, and I have the amazing JC. Good job playing guest, guys.
Thank you.
We had a good time with this.
I'm going to turn it over to them, and they're going to give you some great points and tips on hospitality. I'm going to hand it over to Ms. Woods first.
So basically, the message that we wanted to send today, regardless as to what it is that you provide at your business, the one thing you have to remember is customer service. No matter how beautiful you are or how handsome you are, but if your customer service is not 100% on point, the guest is not coming back. You see how many times I wanted to leave because the people were so rude. So think about an experience that you had at a restaurant and you thought, oh my God, I will never go back there again. What type of experience are you providing to your guest? That is something for you to think about. But one thing I also want to leave you with is that regardless as to what you're wearing, always wear a smile. JC?
Well, for me, I'm going to tell you what brings me back to the club. I just don't have money to spread around everywhere. I don't. But I do have a portion of my income that's considered allotted for entertainment. Since I can't go everywhere I like, I am still going to go out, but I'm going to always go back to my favorite place. And what makes a place my favorite place? It is how I'm treated and how I am made to feel. And that all starts from the time I walk up to the property. Now, this is going to sound cliche, but trust me, it's fact, it's real. From the time I am greeted to the time I am sat down to all my interactions, if they come across as genuine and sincere and someone is actually glad to see me, I feel at home. I feel special. I feel warm. I feel fuzzy. And you have actually opened up my wallet by making me feel comfortable where I'm at. I was looking to have a good time, and part of that good time is recognition. I am nobody special. I am your guest. I take that all wrong. I am somebody special, and you made me feel better than a guest. It was like you were inviting me into your living room. You were having a special house party, and you took me in and said, hey, this is all the cool stuff that we have to offer. And this is all the cool stuff we have to offer. How I feel is also bowed up by how you make me feel when I leave, because the experience that makes me feel that I had a great time is also how I exit. The fact that you say thank you and thanks for coming out, glad you had a great time, well, that just puts a bow on it for me. And if we do that experience for every guest that comes in, guess what? Every customer can become a repeat customer. You can be everybody's favorite place, and then you will exceed. You will succeed. Well, your businesses around you wish they had your guest count. That is how it's done. Start to finish, all the way through, nothing but making everybody feel special and wanted. That's my take on customer service.
Great. Those are great points from Mrs. Woods and JC. I want to bring everybody who helped us back in. I want to bring Marshall in. I want to bring Andre in. That was great work from Andre. I want to bring Ralphie in from Vegas. Now I want to do that part that we talked about earlier. I want you to engage with us. I really want you to ask us a question. If you don't know the answer to it, I want you to ask. Everybody unmute yourselves and let's engage a little bit. Let's get to the bottom of hospitality. Ask away. Let's pull up that chat too, please. Now, I know that you guys have some questions for us about hospitality. Who's the first one to ask? Let's see. I know Ty Friedline from Ypsilanti has a question.
What
I
up?
I know Richard from Kalamazoo has a question. I know Cynthia from Colorado has a question. Let's start there. Nico's got our question.
Okay, the next question reads, has JC been working out? Yes, I have, like every other day. And I've been really staying to my diet, making sure I'm drinking lots of water and getting my protein in. So yes, I look great right now.
Jason
If you have a question, raise your hand. I see that Jason has a question. Of course he does. Let's answer it. What's your question, Jay?
Can you give me a little more detail on upselling and things that could be upsold in a juice bar?
Of course I can. Anything can be upsold in a juice bar. Anything you can put a financial price tag on. I'll give you an example, a great example of table service. You don't have to sell one Red Bull. You can sell a bucket of Red Bull. We also, a lot of people don't know this, we also have champagne at juice bars. And a lot of people, I'm not a huge drinker. When I'm drinking, but I'm not a huge drinker. So I am the type of person who might want a champagne bottle at my table, but I don't want the alcohol. The same as a Coors Edge or an Old Duels. You can definitely upsell those at the juice bar. Anything that's premium, you can upsell. If we're talking about rooms, you can add anything onto a room. We have a paint room, you can add a t-shirt on. You can also add the paint on. If we're talking about merch, we have exclusive merch at a lot of our locations. Why not get a dance and a t-shirt?
Add to that.
My business doesn't have any merchandise, and it doesn't have those non-alcoholic champagne or non-alcoholic beverages you suggested for upselling, and we just don't have a cool paint room. What else can I upsell, or how do I get these cool things that you're talking about?
How do you get them, or how do you still upsell? Tell me which one you want me to answer first. That was 2 questions.
You can pick either one to answer first, but those are the 2 questions.
I'm going to answer both. You can upsell a VIP card, and then you can also upsell time. So in a juice bar, your entertainers are your product, okay? They are the thing you sell. So if someone comes to the VIP and they want a 15-minute room, you should be able to talk them into a 5-hour.
And let me jump in here for a second. And I'm going to speak to this as my visit to Kalamazoo. You don't get out of that club without walking out without a t-shirt, because someone's going to sell you a t-shirt. And if you don't have the cool merch, you can get the cool merch. Where do you get the cool merch, everybody? Let's talk about it. GearMeUp.com. Go to Go Best Bundles, go to Gear Me Up. You can get anything you want. I recommend branding your team and branding your community with your local business. Nothing says I am proud more than somebody else in your community wearing your brand.
I think one of the best upsells in a juice bar is a Sex with a Showgirl, because as I was saying, time is what you can sell. Everything is done in 2-minute and 52-second increments. And every 2-minute and 52 seconds is a time in a juice bar for you to make more money. So let's get to one of our next questions. I like this meeting. Who is that? Okay. I like this meeting too. Great. We're trying to make these meetings more engaging. If you have comments, questions, concerns, if you say to us, hey, this is really the direction we want to go. Okay, let's try it. Let's try that direction. Where do I find these scripts?
The company handbooks.
Yeah, thanks, Wolf. I'm going to read these and then I'm going to get to Ty, because I see Ty Friedline has this. Do all clubs sell beaver bucks or guests to tip with? Will you say the other name too?
Yeah, so the club script in Deja Vu and Little Darlings is called Vu Cash. In the Hustler clubs, it's called Beaver Bucks. In Dream Girls, I believe it's Vu Cash. Every location is set up to sell Vu Cash or Beaver Bucks now, and then you can use that Vu Cash or Beaver Bucks to use as tender to pay for anything in the club. When you go to pay and then you see Vu Cash under the payment options, that's what that's for. So you can use that in every club.
I also see the next question. Richard from Kalamazoo. How do you upsell a group that has both 18 plus and 21 plus guests? Well, if you have 18 plus guests, that already tells me it's a juice bar. So Richard, unmute yourself and tell me how you would upsell that. Let's go, Richie. If you can't answer, I'll jump in for you, but let's try it. Let's engage a little bit. Let's go. How would you upsell it? I can't even see virtually.
Okay, Holly, pick it up. Pick it up.
The first thing you can do is you can let them know that the 21-year-olds, they can go to the liquor side, and while the 18-year-olds are on the juice bar side. That is unique. That is like location unique, specific. The question in itself tells me, because they have 18-year-olds in the party, it's a juice bar. So my answer would be, you would upsell them just like you would in any other upsell. You offer those buckets of Red Bulls, you offer those mocktails, you offer those sex with the showgirls, and then you get into your time. Ty, I see you have your hand raised. Ask away.
So a lot of issues that we've had with some of our guests here, especially with bachelor groups, is they have a limited amount of time. So, hey, the bus is leaving in 45 minutes. I don't have time to do a full hour-long VIP. Would you recommend maybe upselling the amount of entertainers involved in the VIP room, or should I stick more with the time?
You should always double up on entertainers if you can. Okay. And that's a great first starter sentence. Hey, if you only have a limited amount of time, I know you like her and her. Why not go together? Right. That's something that we do all the time. The other thing I can recommend is, because a bus is leaving, we can offer them shuttle service. We can also pay for their taxi ride.
That's what I'm saying. Awesome.
I'll take Angela's question.
Okay, go for Angela's question.
So Angela's asking, how do you handle if you have a large crowd of guests in different groups at the door so they don't leave? So you engage the groups. Here in Vegas, it's valuable to us if we have multiple large groups at the door, because that's when Sluggo is working the line and trying to sell bottles to the groups in the line and trying to sell VIP cards to get them past the line, and just stay engaging with them in the line, so you don't lose them. But it can be
That's why we do when we have all the people who
Hi, Sid.
do the
No, that's great. That's great. Lines are good. I know that your cast member at the door probably feels overwhelmed and feels like, wow, there's a line. Okay, I got to get through it as fast as I can. No, that's not true.
Just gives you more time to give hospitality.
Right. Who cares if there's a line? Let there be a line. Obviously, if there's one rowdy guest in the bunch, you can walk through, pick that rowdy guest out, get him in as quick as possible. Again, this is where common sense comes into play. A line is a good thing. Don't skip a step or miss an opportunity at hospitality just because you have a line. Everybody driving by sees you have a line. It needs to feel special coming in. So we have to train our guests just like we train our cast. And what you're saying when you have a line is, wow, this is an important place to be. This is a great place to be.
Absolutely.
It's important that I wait in line to get in here because it's worth it.
Absolutely.
So don't ever worry about a line. A line is a great thing.
All right, last two questions. Looks like Jason's asking, can you review the importance of name tags and table flagging?
Oh, of course I can. So just like saying your name and the handshake, saying the guest name, saying my name is important, a name tag is also important, because JC now feels like he knows me, okay? And the next time he goes out, he's going to say what?
Hey, Holly, great to see you.
He's also going to say, I know a guy there. I know a girl there. And who does he know? He doesn't really know me.
I need an excuse to come back. And the excuse to come back is a name. And my buddy Ralph works there, or I know a guy. Everybody knows a guy and knows a gal. I know somebody over there. Nothing more important than the invite. The invite will get every guest coming back. And it might be just something you say in passing. Hey, Dr. J, make sure you come and see us again. Hey, we've got a table for you next Friday at 10. And guess what? I'm going to be inclined to look at my wife, my work wife, and say, hey, Denise, let's go to the Hustler Club. Let's go to Deja Vu Kalamazoo. Let's go to Deja Vu Stockton and rock the house. 209, baby. And those are things that those personal touches really get somebody coming back.
Let's talk about table flagging. Everybody should know what table flagging is. A table flag is where the server, manager, whoever is serving the table lets you know that someone has been there. And the importance of it is you don't want to double sell, okay? You're not trying to arm break. The manager needs to know, has somebody been there? And how long it took somebody to go there is also important. When guests' eyes start to wander and they start to feel like, oh, okay, I'm just sitting here, no one is engaging with them, hospitality isn't happening, is when they don't have one of these.
And they can put their name and a little heart
Right.
on there.
So
So
just
There's a lot
so
that can be
Dr.
done with
J
these.
thinks, oh, Rochelle really likes me.
Yeah.
She put a heart on my napkin.
Of course
Yeah.
she does.
Well, Denise was there too, so, okay.
Lizzie
yeah.
from Deja Vu Kalamazoo. How do we go about upselling? Where'd it go?
I'll take that one.
How do we go about upselling on a platinum card at the door?
Ooh, good one.
Ooh. Ralph, you
want
take this one, buddy.
Okay, let's go.
The
You
platinum
take
card.
that one, buddy.
Yes.
So as I'm asking for their ID and VIP card, and I'm opening the door for that conversation, in the skit, I actually did it backwards, but we like to start at the platinum card. We have a platinum card, it's only $1,200, give all the details, what comes with the platinum card. And then we work our way down from there. But we found that you're never going to sell a platinum card or upsell a platinum card if it's not part of your pitch. Giving them that value, any of these upsells with the correct team we had of skits, when you built that trust with the guests and you built that rapport with the guests, upsells become an addition to their experience. It becomes a added value that you're offering to them. It's not something that you're trying to sell to them when you built that trust with the guests. So you'd be surprised you start adding that into your upsell process.
Right.
I
And
found
you can also, and you can also come with a group of people with the
Right.
platinum card. So you do not have to travel alone or with your husband.
Right.
You
It's
can
group of
come with your
5, it
group.
covers
Yes.
all
You can
5
bring
of
your
your covered
girls,
charges.
definitely.
I'm going to tell you the biggest killer of a platinum card sale. That is looking at that ticket price and assuming that one, your guest doesn't have it, or
Right.
two, that's a lot of money.
Right.
It's not up to you to decide what is a lot of money to that guest or not. And that is why we have $50 cards, $300 cards, $600 cards, $1,200 cards, because we have something for everybody's budget. So for you to assume that $1,200 is too much, and I'm not saying that you do, Lizzie, I'm definitely not picking on you. I know that you sell platinum cards, okay? I've seen you do it. Assuming that guest, your cast member, assuming that guest doesn't have that $1,200, so you don't want to bring it up, or you think that's a lot of money, so you don't bring it up, is the biggest killer of platinum card sales. And if you really think about it, $1,200, let's say this guest comes to you every weekend. Let's say he brings a friend every weekend. Do the math on that. He is absolutely saving money. A lot of our locations have reoccurring guests. We have regulars. We have we know them because we know their names, right? They walk in and it's like, hi, George, how are you today?
Right.
Why is George buying a $50 card every time when he could really save some money and buy the $1,200 card? And once you set your mind to that, oh, I'm actually saving George money, the pitch is a lot easier because then it becomes worth it.
Absolutely.
I also came out for one very, very good reason, was to have a good time. And I want to be sold. I by just showing up at your front door, I volunteered for all of this. I volunteered to show me and you to tell me what a good time is. I'll decide how much I spend. If you make the offerings, I'm going to have the hookah, but I will never have the hookah if it's not offered. I might have a cigar knowing that there's a cigar lounge. You have Casa Azul, F the Casa Amigo, because guess what? I'm going to do a couple shots, maybe even the bottle of Casa Azul, but I'll decide that. But it all comes with the offering. Don't be shy to sell. Selling is just, I'll decide what I have, but if I don't know that you have it, you don't offer it, then I'll never know. And you've really kind of limited the good time that I could possibly have. I want to have an extraordinary time. The better you make me feel, you're going to open up my wallet, and who knows, I'm going to start breaking out credit cards. You're going to point me out to the ATM. I'm going to search for beaver bucks.
If a guest is short on time, this is a question from Jason. If a guest is short on time, could they use part of an hour today and get a coupon for the other half another day? So
I'm assuming because he asked that, he wants us to say yes.
Yeah, but
yes, it's always the answer.
Yes is always the answer unless it's illegal, right? So we cannot discount an entertainer. Employee entertainer, that would be a question maybe for Ralph or someone else who has a lot of
We're
employees.
gonna do for dinner with everybody after this.
But the answer is
set us way up to do that in Club Tracks.
Exactly.
No, that's not the answer. The answer is you can't discount that entertainer like that. You can't guarantee that she'll be back tomorrow. There's a lot of issues that come into that. What you can do is just like a pat down. You can make that guest happy even if they have a want. A lot of times our guests really don't know what that they want. It is up to us to guide them into what
There's
they
a restaurant inside of.
I'm sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Jay.
Dia asking me if I was going to get involved in the outro. I was just answering her question. So.
Oh, sorry. Jason's just messing up our Zoom today.
I am.
And I should have been offered a tour of the club.
Here we
but
go to the next
for
question.
time purposes and
I think it's a great idea to figure out a way to get people to come back. That was the short of me asking that question. There should be always considering, how do I get somebody to come back? So if you could sell them an hour and they're willing to pay for the hour, and there's a way you could give them something to make them come back to use the other half of the hour, great. If there's a way you can build in an admission charge that has some sort of a coupon, or like we're trying to do in Vegas right now, where they're getting an actual bottle, a free bottle if they come back again another day. These are the types of things that's going to bring your guests back. It's the same as giving them an exit pass, which I'm sure you guys covered. Make sure that as every guest is leaving, they're getting a gift that they can use again. So they want to come back. Hey, next time you visit, you're going to get free merchandise. Next time you visit, you're going to get a free VIP card. Next time you visit, you're going to get a free dance, whatever it's going to be that makes me want to come back to the business again.
Okay, so I think that next question is actually a really great one. Since Dr. J and Denise were first-time guests, should we have offered them a tour of the club? Absolutely. The only reason we didn't do that scenario here is you can't tell. We're in like a 5x5 box, and we have to stay inside this like 5x5.
Just walk the entire room.
Whoever asked that, you are 110% right.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot of ways you can do a tour. Okay, a cast member can do a tour, a manager can do a tour. I love the IPE tour. Okay, we can't train our IPEs, we can just highly suggest, right? And we have a lot of locations where, believe it or not, the entertainers have taken on that part of the tour. The best part about the entertainers taking on part of the tour and you guiding them and walking with them is she's already there. Your next step from the door is just to go into one of those rooms. That's a great way to do your tour. So the answer is yes, they should have absolutely gotten a tour. Jason, you still have your hand up. Does that mean you have another question?
You're muted.
I wrote it in there to say, think about or explain the importance of creating regulars. How do we turn a guest into a regular or a fan?
Hospitality. Hospitality, courtesy, kindness, service.
An invitation to come back will get me every single time.
That goes into the guest development side of things of now we're on a name by name basis. I've exchanged phone numbers with them. I'm staying in touch with them. Like you said, figure out something to get them to come back, like giving them that exit pass and telling them it's your personal invitation for them to be your guest. When you have that guest development where they have that connection with me, they're going to come back and be my guest, and they're going to come back because they know me or they know
they have a guy
they're talking to.
They have a guy.
Does anybody have any other questions? And that we would love to answer.
I think that's the most questions we've ever had.
I know, right, guys.
Wait. Would you recommend a thank you, come see me package with flyers, free passes as a guest leaves? Yes. Now, before I get into that, you know what? First, let me say what amazing things we would accomplish if we didn't have to take credit or give credit. Okay. But I am going to give credit for this where credit is due. Ty, that wasn't my idea. I stole that from Wolf. So and I'm happy to steal it from Wolf. When you go to Wolf's Club, you get a little black envelope. And as you're exiting, you get this little black envelope and it's filled with flyers, free passes, maybe a mint, maybe a hand sanitizer. And we adapted that into other locations that I oversee because I just love that idea. That is a brilliant idea, and it's brilliant that you brought it up, Ty, because I don't want to gatekeep it. It is a wonderful thank you present. Even if they ditch it, like you still had the courtesy to say thank you for joining us today. I don't have a question, but I think that explaining where the restrooms are, the happy hour time frame, and getting a wristband allows the guests to be able to do in the club is a good thing to mention at the door. It is a great thing to mention at the door. Again, those are sometimes location specific. Some clubs don't have a wristband. Sometimes they have a stamp. Sometimes they have this, they have that. Yes. So what we did today was a generalized concept of hospitality and kindness, but you are 100% right. They leave, they're never upset by us. That is all. Courtney, where's Courtney from? Where are you from, Courtney? Say hi to us. Don't be scared now.
It was Jason pretending to be Courtney.
Courtney, I think that was a great.
That's a great
I
comment.
think that's a great
That
comment.
can also
And
be tied in with the
Great
meet, seat, and
comment.
greet at the front door.
Definitely.
As they're doing that meet, seat, and greet, they could be giving that
That's
information
perfect.
yeah.
as well.
So this
depending
was
on what club.
this was not an all cast meeting to say, hey, you're doing it wrong, you're doing it wrong, you're doing it wrong. Actually, I know the majority of our locations are doing it right. And if anything, we'd like to celebrate you.
Click the microphone icon. That's
Oh, wait, I'm sorry, I'm here.
Hi, Courtney. That was a great question. I'm sure you are doing it right. What location are you from?
I'm at Larry Flint's Hustler Club in Washington Park, Illinois.
Oh,
and
there
then-
you go. Yeah.
So like when people come in and they're in like a bad mood and stuff, I try to get them in a good mood before they even go in the door. And if they come out in a bad mood, I try to get them in a good mood before they leave. And then I give them an envelope with the free passes and explain them.
I think
Awesome.
that's super important. And again, this all cast, none of these all cast meetings are about, hey, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this. This is just further education for people who really, maybe they've never been in sales before, or maybe they don't know, maybe they haven't been to our wonderful superstar.
It's
training
like, I just
classes.
want to be like personal with the guests. Like I want them to feel like family when they're there. I want them to feel like welcomed and like want them to know that I care about how they're doing.
That's the idea, and good job to you, and good job to Washington Park for having you.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right,
Sparkle
we need to
Barbie.
vote on
I'm called
One
Skylar
more.
there.
There's one more question. I don't want to leave anybody out. Besides tours and matchmaking, what are other methods to use IPEs for strong openings and closings? That's a really effective question. That's a really good question. I think it's important at a lot of locations. There's really not a lot of discussion during that VIP sale. And then again, maybe you're at EMS location. You know, there's a lot of missed opportunities for upsell during the sales of the dances in the rooms. There's a ton of missed opportunities nationwide during that. And that is the perfect opportune time. The best thing that entertainer can do for you in that time is to let you sell. I can't tell you how many times I'll be attempting to upsell a room and she's just like, oh, well, no, we don't need to go for that long. What are you talking about?
Oh,
like he
wow.
was going to do a 3-hour room. And now, you know, I heard a story about someone who had an 1.5-hour room the other day and she was like, 1.5 hours. I don't want to do it. That is the majority of your income. So having them kind of engage with you and engaging with your IPEs and letting them know, hey, we can't train you, but you know, like next time, like maybe I could have made you more money. Just so you know, I actually could have made you more money. And just let her know, like that's not training her. That's just in passing, letting her know, like, you know, you stepped on your own foot there, but hey, next time.
Right.
Maybe next time I'll make you $1,000. Not today though. Okay.
Okay.
I think we're done with questions. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so much.
engaging with us.
Thank
It's
you.
really important.
Awesome Q&A.
Awesome. Awesome.
We want to end on a high note because like I said, okay, I don't want to leave John out. I do not have a question, but a funny idea. What if we had a button-up shirts with Deja Vu logo and a phrase, Deja Vu, we dance to? I love that, John. And this is why I love engaging with you guys because, you know, you really do have, you're on the floor with the people every day and you really do have good ideas. We have a lot
You
of
can buy
guests
that
asking
shirt
us
on
that.
gearmeup.com. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I absolutely love that. And I think I will steal that idea. So, and I will spread it around. I love that idea.
Even
Thank
a
you very
tie
much.
that says I dance to.
Socks. You can get socks.
Anything. Yeah.
Anything. Socks.
Welcome to Deja Vu. We
Yeah.
dance to
Hats.
that.
Hats.
Good job, John.
I like that, John.
I'm gonna take
Hey,
that.
Yes.
You know, I do my rooms.
Oh, I know.
Like I already said, this is not to condone you for what you're not doing. This is to help you and guide you for what we all should be doing. And as upper management, what you should be looking for as far as the cast goes. So now we're going to give it back a little bit. We're going to invite Sparkle Barbie out here and she's going to give some shout outs. Let's all say hi to Sparkle Barbie.
I would get to join you guys.
Yes.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, so if you're wondering where I got this jacket, Kira. Thank you, Miss Holly.
Oh, you're so welcome. Doesn't she look great? You can't have a name like Sparkle Barbie and
Without
not
Sparkle.
Sparkle.
I feel like that's a great segue into some shout outs. Yeah, y'all's presentation was
Perfect.
amazing.
Hey.
Talking about all the awesome things that everyone is doing.
Yes.
First, Scotty report. let's talk about all these amazing clubs out here exceeding their sales goal in streaks. We've got ending week 32 for 2 weeks, Larry Flint's Hustler Club in New York.
Nico.
Go, Nico. And for 2 weeks, Deja Vu Showgirls in Kalamazoo. And ending week 30, 2 weeks straight, Deja Vu Showgirls in Lansing. Lansing. And for 1 week, Deja Vu Showgirls in Tampa. Way to go. Ending week 29 for a 2-week streak is Larry Flint's Hustler Club in Shreveport. Good job, y'all.
Awesome.
For 25 weeks. Are we shocked anymore?
Not at all. Not anymore.
No. Invite us, please.
Please.
Day 90s in Minneapolis. What?
Yes.
I mean, hello. We would love
You go, Robert.
part of that for 25 weeks. And exceeding sales goals ongoing. This is not just streaks. This is just constantly kicking butt. For 8 weeks, Love Boutique in Lansing.
Right on,
Way to go. For 2 weeks, Fantasies in Traverse City. Deja Vu Showgirls in Ypsilanti. For 1 week, Boutique Erotica in St. Louis. Another Minneapolis, The Office.
Okay.
Awesome.
Way to go. And beating weekly sales goals by over $10,000.
Okay.
This is a big deal, guys.
Yeah.
For week 30, Larry Flint's Hustler Club in New York. And week 31, both weeks. Way to go, New York. Week 32, Cat's Meow in New Orleans. And way to go, Fantasies in Traverse City for week 33.
Awesome.
Good job, everyone. Now, superstars. These are your people that just make you feel good. Just give you a little smile, make you happy, give you a little sparkle. We got Deja Vu Showgirls in Tampa, Fiona and Alex, thank you. Larry Flint's Hustler Club in Shreveport, Carly Christopher, thank you, Carly.
Let's go, Shreveport.
Woo. Deja Vu Showgirls in Bakersfield, Bubbles.
You go, Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Bubbles in the house.
Every club has a Bubbles. Every club has a Bubbles.
You have to have a Bubbles in this business.
Should have Bubbles. Larry Flint's Hustler Club in Washington Park. The whole management team.
Okay.
That was actually from me. Thank you, guys. I love y'all. Adams Taylor the third. He made sure that when he gets shout out, he's Adams Taylor the third.
Okay,
Awesome.
sir.
Twice. Way to go. And JJ Helton. Good job, JJ.
Good job.
Way to go, Washington Park. And Deja Vu Showgirls in Stockton, Rose Johnson.
Yo, Rose, baby, 209, girl.
That was mine.
Yes. Way to go. Deja Vu Showgirls in Oklahoma City, Dayton and Aaron. Thank you, guys. Way to go out there. Larry Flint's Hustler Club in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Cody,
Let's go, New Orleans.
Maggie, Kat, and Carmen.
Woohoo.
Let's go, New Orleans.
Deja Vu Showgirls in Lansing, Bella Dante. Thank you, Bella. I love that name. It sounds so fancy. Deja Vu Showgirls in Flint, Miss Hannah Ray.
Woo, congratulations. Woo.
Little Darlings in Oklahoma City, Jacoby ×2. Way to go, Kobe. See you in a couple of days at Expo. Woo. Dylan.
Woo.
Woo. Way to go, Dylan. Maurice and Alexis as well in Oklahoma City. Way to go, everyone.
Awesome.
Awesome. Fairly Legal in New Orleans, Robert Wheeler and IPE Savannah.
Awesome.
Thank you. Dream Girls in Wilkes-Barre, Joe and forgive me, Tuska Carrillo. My country accent might have messed that up a little bit. Sorry about that. Please forgive me.
Congratulations. Yes.
Joe and Kat. Way to go. And Larry Flint's Hustler Club in Las Vegas was being very extra this month. I love it. Naya
India.
and India and Christian ×4.
Yay.
What's up, Christian? And Kalani ×5.
Yes.
Big time superstars. Big pats on the back. Katie, DJ Nikki, Alondra C, Nicole, Victoria, Felicia, Marcus, Avery, and Rona Lynn.
go team.
Y'all are all amazing. Thank you so much for making everybody smile. And
I just want to address this last statement and then we'll be out and then you can go be
And then you can talk.
hospitable. How do we get a hold, Jason closing us out? How do we get a hold of any of you outside the meetings? Our emails are designed just for this. So I want to tell you exactly how. As long as you know our first name, you just add at gobestbiz.com and you can, right, or VIP, but I think they're asking ambassadors. So
all of
yeah.
ours.
Yes.
So if you'd like to talk to any of us, like mine is Holly at gobestbiz.com. It's designed that way so we are easy to get a hold of. And if at any time you reach out to one of our ambassadors and you don't hear back, that's the time I would send that email to Jason. Okay. We're here to help you. And that's just the facts. We're here to get anything done that you want done. We're not here to walk into your club and tell you what to do and tell you what you're doing wrong. No, we are a service provided to you and you can get a hold of us at any time and we will help you with anything that you need. So please, Jason actually posted our emails. Real simple trick. If you know our first name, you know our email. So let's bring Jason in to close us out, I guess. Come on, Jay.
Heck yeah. I want to join the cast of Saturday Night Live over here for a little bow out. I mean, what fantastic acting these guys did. Wasn't that a fun meeting? Good job, everybody. Kudos to all of you. JC had the biggest smile the entire time.
The whole time.
There it is right there. Look at that smile right there. If he doesn't make it in IT, he's the next Joker for sure. Look at that. Just ready, happy, having a good time. So thank all of you for taking the time to hang out with us. That was some great information. Again, you saw at the end the value of the superstar leaderships. If you look in the chat, we took the time and typed most everybody's email address in the chat. If you'd like these people to come to your club and do some role playing with you, you now have their email addresses, or you can email me in Summer and we will send them over to have a fun day hanging out with the new cast of Saturday Night Live. Until then, we appreciate all of you. Thank you very much. Keep up the good work out there and we look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.